So in this kit, I put in some things that our viewers, members, etc. have requested. And so one of those things is real photographs. So in this particular, so there's 156 pages, that's the thing. So it went from like 32 pages to 156 pages. So now what we have is these are real photographs. We have lowercase, and then we have uppercase for those of you who prefer that. And then we have blank for those of you who would prefer to have your kids attempt to write using inventive spelling on these. I didn't laminate any of these before I showed them to you tonight because A, my laminator was recalled, and B, it glares on the screen and I wanted you to be able to see. But usually I laminate everything that I put in the Dramatic Play Center. So I have some realistic photographs in this one. And so this is just a little sign that you can hang in your ice cream shop. Again, it's most everything in this kit comes in lowercase, uppercase, and blank so that you can choose the one that best meets your needs and the needs of your students. Behind me, you can see some of the other pieces of the kit. You have the pennant banner right here. The letters spell out ice cream shop, but if you don't have enough room, like I didn't have enough room for the word shop, so it just says ice cream. But then there's also a blank version, and it's black and white, so you could print it on Astro Brights and your kids could attempt to write on there using inventive spelling. Of course, we've got our ever popular badges, role-playing badges. So we have Scooper. I don't know if that's an official job title, but it's one that your kids will use. So we have, what I really like about these graphics is that they portray different skin colors. So we've got, because I'm on portrait mode, I can't show everything. So anyway, yeah, so we have different skin tones in there. And of course, there's not just scoopers, there's customers as well, again, in different skin tones, which is awesome. And then what you can do is you can just print these as is on cardstock, laminate, and then you can either add a badge clip or you can put them on yarn and they can wear them like lanyards. Or when you print them, you can shrink them down so that they will fit in those little plastic badge holders from Walmart, like the little name badge, plastic name badge holders, you know what I'm talking about. Cindy says, I can't wait to use that this summer. That's awesome, Cindy. Karen, our last day before graduation, we walked to the ice cream shop. Oh, they opened early just for us. The kids pre-order their choice and is scooped and ready. That's awesome. Angel says she's going to try it out on her kindergarten kids this year. That's awesome. Angel is one of our newest members of the teaching tribe, so you can totally do that. Yeah, use the blank set with them and see if they can use all of their awesome kindergarten skills that you taught them this year and write on those. We also have a manager. We have a boy and a girl manager. And we have the cashier because ice cream isn't free. We have to pay for it. So we have all of the role-playing name badges. Tanya says she's excited to be teaching pre-K this fall. Yay! Welcome to the wonderful world of pre-K. Brandy says no square tonight. Yeah, that was a debacle. I was live over in the Facebook group and I had this weird square over my face. Okay. I'm putting the finished stuff over here so I don't show it to you twice. This is one of the things I had requested, somebody requested, and it's a nonfiction book about an ice cream shop. So it comes in full size and it comes in half size. This is the half size. This one's only available in color because it uses photographs. So it's called At the Ice Cream Shop, and then all of my half-page books are no cut. You just fold and staple. So there we go. There are lots of choices to make at the ice cream parlor. Do you want an ice cream cone? Do you want a sundae? Which ice cream flavor do you want? Which toppings do you want? The worker behind the counter will take your order when you're ready. The worker will scoop the ice cream, and the worker will give you your ice cream. Don't forget to pay for your ice cream. Enjoy your ice cream before it melts. And then it says the end on the back. So that is a nonfiction book about, obviously it's got photographs about exactly what do you do in an ice cream shop. So for those of you who are introducing a dramatic play scenario to your kids and you need something very basic, that's kind of step by step, like these are the things we do and these are the roles, then this comes in handy. I have one of these in my camping kit too. So yeah, they're very helpful. So that's a half-page one, and I have a full-page one if you'd prefer, if you wanted to do it for like a whole group read aloud. Okay. Then of course we have order forms. There are several different versions. So there's a black and white one you can just print off, and you can put on clipboards with pencils or crayons or markers or whatever, and the kiddos can just choose what they want. And of course they would have to use colored crayons. You'd have to kind of color those in. So I have a color version as well if you'd prefer to use a laminated version. So there's a black and white version. And then I have, of course, and this is the half-page version as well. Then I have the color version, which makes more sense since the scoops are colored, right? And then I have the full-page black and white version, okay? So there's a full-page one. You could print it on cardstock and laminate and have the kids use dry erase or vis-a-vis. And then I also have these page protectors that they seem to, if I could get it off the hook, they seem to carry at the dollar spot all the time now. And so I put the colored one in the page protector, and then they can use dry erase markers to write their orders on there. There's a spot for their names, so you're getting name practice in there, right? And they can circle their flavor and check the box for the toppings and circle the number of scoops or trace. I wrote these numbers in a lighter color so they could trace those. So that's one ice cream form, and then I have the black and white, and then we have the half-page ice cream form. Of course, you can just laminate these. You don't need to use these pocket protectors, but like I said, I just wanted to show you a variety of different things. Of course, every good ice cream shop has a manager on duty, and you can laminate these and have the kids write their names on there, or if you have name cards and pictures, you can do that too. Then welcome to our ice cream shop. Yeah. Oh, and an employee of the month, right? There's an employee of the month sign if you want to use it. All of these are, you pick and choose. There's 156 pages. You can't possibly use them all, right? And then I have these half-page ones you can print and cut in half. For specials, and then there's a blank version as well, so if you'd rather have the kids write those, you can do that too. Here's some more of those photos I showed you before. Now these are labels, so you can print these out, laminate, cut, and then place them on your containers or your tubs or whatever you're using to hold your ice cream, which I'll show you in a minute what I use for that. So I have the real photograph version. And then I also have the clip art version. And so here we have the toppings and the sauces, the whipped cream, the cherries. So I have labels so that you can label baskets or tubs of the supplies for your ice cream shop in your dramatic play center. And we've got the different kinds of cones. And then we have some other things here, and then we have some more signs. So I think overall there's like, I want to say 30 signs or something, so you choose the ones that work best for you and your kids. So I have half page of these, full page, so you would print these and cut them in half. The pay here sign simply tells them where to stand at the register. Usually order at one spot and then pay at another, so there's those if you want to use them. Of course, it's up to you. I have these punch cards. And so these are going to add fine motor practice to your pretend play ice cream shop. So I printed these out on cardstock, and then I don't know what happened to my hole puncher, but the kids can use a hole puncher. The scooper can punch the card each time a customer who presents the card gets an ice cream cone, and then they're getting some fine motor practice in there, and it's super fun to use a hole punch. I tried to make the holes very close to the bottom of the card, and I tried to make the holes a little bit larger than a regular hole punch so that they could aim better. So you choose if you want to use those with your kids or not. You could just laminate these and have them mark it off with a marker. You know, it doesn't have to be with a hole punch if you think that's too much for your kids. And then of course we have our hours of operation sign. I have a couple versions of the open and closed sign, right? So here's open, and then there's closed. And then I also have one that's a photograph, and the kids can write open or closed on it. Okay, so there's a one with a photo on it. And then I think I'm going to have to take this off. Give me 1 second here. And let me turn it around. Okay, so now it'll be backwards for a second, so hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, so there's the flavor of the day. That's another photograph I have, and so I put that in a pocket protector, but you can totally just laminate it, and they can use those little labels and they can attach them to there to tell everyone what the flavor of the day is, or you can, like I did, put it in a page protector and they can write. Here's a pocket chart, and of course there's like, I think I want to say 24 different cards you can display, and you could do it on regular, just on your wall if you prefer. And I know some teachers don't even cut them out, which is great. I think that's brilliant, and they just put the pages up on the wall, and that's fine too. But I cut them out and put them in this pocket chart I got from the Target dollar spot. And then in the bottom, I don't know if you can see that there, there's a little sequence of how to make an ice cream sundae, and they can put the cards in order. And then I kind of have my little ice cream station set up over here, and I'll try to show you what I have going on here. So these are pom-poms. So pom-poms are my ice cream. I love them because they're cheap. They don't make any noise. If anything happens to a pom-pom, I don't cry because they were super cheap. And so I have these little cups. I got these little clear cups there at the Dollar Tree. They have them in like their party supply section all the time. And then I got a bunch of different pom-poms. I'm going to say I probably ordered them from Oriental Trading. And I put the different toppings in there. So here, those little brown ones up there by the yellow cup, those are nuts. And the little black ones are chocolate chips. The red ones are cherries. The multicolored ones are sprinkles. And then, of course, my cotton balls are ice cream, right? And the cups, these little pink cups with the cute little cone spoons, those are from Dollar General. They've had them there for years and years and years and years and years. And they sometimes have them in the summer at Dollar Tree. And they, let's see, I put some in my shop in case you don't have access to any of those types of places where you live. So Tom will drop a link to my Amazon shop if you want to see those. And then I got this cute little, do you see this little teal buckets? They had those at the Target dollar spot not long ago. And I said those would make perfect ice cream cups. And so I got some, and they're very sturdy, obviously they're metal. And I'll show you these cool things back here. You don't need to have these Melissa and Doug condiments or toppings. There's chocolate sauce, strawberry syrup, caramel sauce, whipped cream, and sprinkles. You can totally just use clean and empty containers of your own. You don't need to have these, but they are super cool. So I'll show them to you in a minute. And then we have some more signs over here. So I have a couple of different versions of these, and we have a blank set as well if you would like the kids to write their own on there. So that's what we have going on here. I'll flip it around. Oh, classic car night. I forgot about that sign. That one has photographs on it too. And a lot of ice cream shops have a classic car night in the summer. So I made a little sign for that. There's an ice cream truck thing. Oh, in the kit also, there is, hold on, let me turn this around again. Hold on. Here, you can look at that for a minute while I change the screen. Here we go. Okay. All right, so now I need to flip it back again because it will be backwards. There we go. Yeah. All right, cool. Cool deal. Okay. Jen says, you always think of everything. That's why I love all these kits. My kids learn so much and I save so much time. You're so welcome, Jen. So sweet. Okay, let me show you these stinking cute things. Now, Tom has a link to these in my shop for you. You don't have to have these. If you have a budget or if you want to write a Donors Choose grant for dramatic play, then definitely put these on your list. But if not, no worries, because you can just use the real thing, emptied and cleaned out, of course, and it will be probably a lot cheaper. But this is whipped cream. This is Melissa and Doug, okay? So it's plastic, it's pretty indestructible, but check this out. The whipped cream comes out. It doesn't come out any further than that, but so they can, is that a hoot or what? And then there's caramel sauce. So when your scoopers or whoever your employees are making the sundaes and the different things, they just shake it once and it comes out. It is so stinking cool. The same with the strawberry syrup. How cute is that? So that's Melissa and Doug. Again, you don't have to buy these, but if you have a budget or you want to write a Donors Choose grant for dramatic play, definitely put these on your list. So that's chocolate syrup. And if you want to, go the DIY route, you can. It's a great excuse to buy chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, strawberry syrup, whipped cream. You'll have to have a sundae at your house. These I got at a dollar store. I want to say they were at the Dollar Spot maybe last summer. I have a bunch of these. So you can do like shakes, sundaes, stuff like that. And so we would fill these with pom-poms. So there's that. Whoops, I have something else to show you too. So this is so stinking cool. Again, you don't need this. Use your pom-poms if you don't have a budget. If you have a budget or a Donors Choose grant, definitely these are so stinking cool. If you haven't seen them already, I'm probably the last person on the planet who didn't have them until now. So again, this is a really sturdy plastic container, right? And then it comes with these scoops that are magnetic. And now watch what I can do. So here's a little ice cream. I can scoop it and it sticks to the top of the cone because there's magnets in both. How cool is that? That is so cool. And if you wanted to, you can add, let's see if I can do it with one hand, another scoop. How cool is that? That is so stinking cool. So you can have, the kids can do 1, 2, or 3 scoops, like it says on the order form. That is so cool. So this is Melissa and Doug. This is a magnetic scooper, and the cones are magnetic too, so they don't fall off when they tip, which is great. Let's see what other flavors we have here. So we have vanilla, we have mint chocolate chip, we have strawberry, and we have chocolate. So super, super, super cool. The cones are wood, so they're virtually indestructible, and the ice cream part is plastic, very sturdy. Whoops, kind of heavy too. And now these, the handle is wood and the scooper part is plastic. So I'm not sure how well these will hold up, but even if they don't, they can still put the ice cream on the cone and it will stick forever because of the magnets. So super cool. Something else I bought, this was really just an excuse to go to Dollar General again. But they have these really cute scoopers right now for $1, ice cream scoopers. So when the kids are scooping out the pom-poms for the ice cream and the sprinkles and all that, then you have these scoopers, and the ones that I found were these 3 colors. So it's like blue, magenta, and green, or plum, whatever this color is. It's kind of hard to tell. So anyway, we have scoopers, right, for $1 each. And then the Melissa and Doug ice cream set is in my Amazon shop. Tom will drop a link, or he has already. And the super cute chocolate sauce set, ice cream topping set, is also from Melissa and Doug, and that's also in my Amazon shop. And then these, if you have a Dollar General near you, they almost always have these. I haven't checked Dollar Tree lately, but I've also seen them there. I also have them in my shop if you don't have any place like that around you. All right. Hey, Claire. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's one of our newest members of the Teaching Tribe. Debbie and Angel both are here. I know Debbie and Angel really well from the internet, from the interwebs, and they are some of our newest members. Welcome. Tanya says, so cute. Oh, you just got those, the ice cream stuff? Cindy, is that what you got? I know, that's the problem with live, is I have to go back and read the comments. Let's see. Dawn has a cool idea. I think she's talking about the punch cards. She says, she laminated the original, and after each time they use, I place a piece of construction paper behind the pre-punched one so they can start over. Very smart. Yeah, you don't want to keep making those over and over, right? Jen says, this is such a cute kit. I can't wait to print it out and use it. Angel says, we're doing graphs and math this week. I just changed my lesson plan. We'll be graphing favorite flavors of ice cream. Now, Angel, is that just an excuse for you to go out and buy a bunch of ice cream? And if it was, that would be perfectly fine. My favorite right now is Proyo's blueberry pomegranate. I am all about that right now. Yeah, this is definitely, today it was 91 degrees here. So it's definitely ice cream season here. But like somebody said on my broadcast recently, they were like, I forget where they were from. Was it Nebraska or Iowa? And they said, we're the ice cream capital of the world. We don't care if it's hot or cold. We just eat ice cream all the time. And that's totally fine. Dawn says she's from Minnesota, and she's also now a member of the Teaching Tribe. Welcome, Dawn. Yay. Well, Dawn, definitely go and grab this kit because I put it in the Teaching Tribe today. It's also at Pre-K Pages in my store, and yeah, it's ready and waiting for you guys to grab it. So go ahead and do that and print the pages you want. I just tried to give as many options as possible based on the requests that I get, and I think that nonfiction book is one of the biggest requests that I get because there is a book list in the ice cream shop kit of books that you can look for at your library. I also found 3 that I put in my Amazon cart for myself, that 2 of them haven't been released yet, and they look so stinking cute. 2 of them are about ice cream trucks, and 1 is a mindfulness book, a mindset book. A mindset book about an ice cream truck? Hello. Yeah, that one's coming home with me. One's a bilingual book, and there was a 3rd one. It was called The Little Ice Cream Truck or something. So cute. That one hasn't been published yet either, but they're in my cart. They're all coming out this month, and I was like, I put them on the book list for you, but I also bought them because I was like, you have to have books to introduce these dramatic play scenarios to your kids so they have some kind of frame of reference and to make it meaningful. And anytime we do anything with kids, whether that's a math lesson or a literacy lesson, we always want to have a read aloud. So I'm stocking up on my ice cream books.